Alright, welcome back guys to Outdoor Power Tech. We're going to continue on with this Clinton. Got the piston all cleaned up. Told you all the scratches would buff out of it. There really wasn't no scratches on it hardly at all. It was in great shape. Went ahead and honed out the engine also. Didn't take much at all, just very little. But yeah, she's in good shape. So let's get started. I tell you what, the weather here in North Carolina fluctuates big time. Just the other day when I done this video, it was probably about 30, 32. That was last week, and today it's 70. Just keep everybody in my area in your prayers. Got a lot of people sick. A lot of people sick. A lot of people in church sick. But let's get started on this. I don't know if I said in one of my other videos, but I had a set of rings in stock for this. So that worked out good. I didn't pay $20 for this. I paid for a whole entire box. I paid, I think, $30, $40 for a whole box maybe of rings. They're all Briggs and Stratton rings. Older model ones, but this was in there, so we lucked out on that. So let's get started. And the cool thing about these, let me open this up for you, let you see. It shows you which order to put these in, as you can see. So right there, first ring in the bottom. Pretty cool, isn't it? So let's get started. And of course this one will be an oiler ring. Alright guys. Alright, let's install our expander first. Then the spiral lower chrome steel rail. There's no wrong way to put this on, up or down. It's the same thing on both sides. Alright, I'm just walking it down. Alright. Now we're going to put the cast iron spacer. This is your oiler ring. They call it cast iron spacer, but it's just an oiler ring. That goes on next, like so. So you got your chrome ring down here, your cast iron spacer, your expander's underneath here, which that's just your oiler ring, like I said before. And then we got our top chrome ring or steel rail is what they call it. Alright, got that installed. Now what I like to do is make sure none of your gaps in these rings are lining up. Even with this one that you have your steel rails on, I try to make sure this gap is not lined up with those. Okay, there's one gap right there. There's my bottom gap on that steel rail. or chrome rail, whatever you want to call it. Then there's my gap on my oiler ring. Alright, now let's do the next one. Put your expander ring on. That's if the ring set you have is like this. Here's the ring set that was on it. It didn't have none of those expanders or those chrome rails or nothing. Alright. Put on our chrome rail. Like so. I'll make sure those are not lining up. Alright. Okay, this one has this is our scraper. There's a little tiny groove right here in this ring. Right here. You have to look very closely to see it. I know y'all not going to see it on this camera. But this goes down on your piston. Alright, got that installed. I don't know if it makes a difference if your gap of your chrome rails line up with the gap of your ring, but I'm still going to do that just in case. Alright. Next one is our top ring. And it says bevel side up. On the top of this ring, it's even marked top right here on the ring top, but there's a bevel cut out on the top of this ring. This goes up on your piston. Alright, let's get that installed. Okay. Let's go ahead and get everything set up to put her inside our block. I'm going to save these rings for a rainy day just in case. Just in case I have a motor come in here and I can't get rings down the future. Alright, let's put these up. Alright. I did do some more cleaning on this unit. Just not major cleaning. Just got her cleaner. Alright, when we install this, we're going to want to make sure that when we get back to this bottom side that we put everything back the way it's supposed to be. Like I said, I did hone this out. She wasn't that bad. Alright. And remember, we punched a number 1 on this side right here, so we know what side the piston that goes in. So, alright, I'm gonna make sure that all my ring gaps are not lined up with the other ones. Turn this top one this way. Alright. Now I'm gonna oil her up and put my spring compressor on there, my ring compressor. Sorry about that. I'll go ahead and get that installed on there. I'm gonna go ahead and oil her up though over here. Let me grab something so I can oil it up in front of y'all. Alright. Alright, let's get our number 1 lined up with on our block side so we know that we're going in the right way. Now I'm going to get my rubber mallet and we're just going to tap it slowly and gently. If it feels like it's starting to bind, pull out and start over again. She went in. Alright. They usually don't go in that easy. I mean, they do every now and then, but she is heavily pitted right here. There's nothing I can do about that. I mean, I can't sand it down at all because it's going to get into the seats. There might be a way to do it, I don't know. But like I said, we're not doing a complete restoration on this. I'm not tearing it completely down, sandblasting it, cleaning up, making it 100%. We're just getting it all refreshed, I would say. We're refreshing it. Alright, let's turn her over. Probably gonna have to depend on where your crank is lining up with your piston arm. You might have to turn it on its side and hold it in place up against your crank and tap it till it comes up to a position that you can work with it. Let's see if I can get my finger on it, holding up against that crank journal. Yep, got up against the crank journal. Still got a little bit more to go. Probably could just push it. I just don't want it to go too fast. Alright, let's get this where y'all can see what we're doing. Just pull it back up. It's there. Alright, now remember, our number 4 goes up against the bearing plate, facing the bearing plate, excuse me. Let's get some oil on this. Alright, trying to keep my fingers out of the way so y'all can see. And then we got our bolts and our splasher. And the splasher goes this direction. There's a groove cut out in the side of your housing right here, your block. So you know which way that goes. Now it is a 7/16, I do believe. I think a lot of the bolts on this unit is 7/16. Alright, let me just get one side snug, get the other side snug. Get out of y'all's way so y'all can see this. I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. Let's see if I can get this to where y'all can see it better. Alright. Just get them snug, and then I'm going to just tighten them up, use common sense. There are no torque specs on this that I could find. If any of y'all work on Clintons more than I do and can find it, let me know, but I'll show you all the information I got on it. And this is for this motor. Alright, here we go. And this is my motor that I got. We got our valve lash settings. Just giving you all types of stuff on here on your point settings you got for your points. Spark plug gap, but nothing else. There's no specs on torque specs on this engine that I can find nowhere. All right, let's get back to what we're doing. get these tabs knocked back over. Might use a pair of vice grips because the angle that it's at. Alright, got that. Alright, next video we'll be lapping our valves on here and doing a few more things on there. That's all I have time for today. Oh, that's sitting at the bottom of the table. Alright, hope y'all enjoyed this little short video. Got a lot to do. I also got a bunch of motors to go pick up and start working on. Alright, well, appreciate it. Until next time, hope y'all have a blessed day. We'll see you next time.